Perfect. Okay, I'm Ivana. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Zoyya. Zoyya is a services marketplace for the new generation. Today we can buy almost anything online, but when it comes to the services, our options are very limited, and in some markets, they're non-existent. The service providing industry is one of the last verticals that still hasn't been digitized. Zoyya's mission is to become a widely adopted marketplace for services for a wide range of industries. Our current focus is on hair, beauty, and wellness industries, where we want to become the lead provider in the local market before we start expanding to other industries. Remember the last time you had to call your hairdresser to book an appointment? This system is very inefficient because it involves calling service providers during working hours, and it doesn't offer easy rebooking or automatic reminders, which most of us are used to these days. In addition, research shows that 50% of millennials would switch to service providers who do offer online booking, and this trend continues to grow. For service providers, appointment booking usually involves interrupting the service they're providing to the customer to pick up the phone or requiring their employees to take the order book home with them. The biggest pain for the service providers are no-shows, which is causing them direct and high cost, and they don't know how to solve that with traditional booking options. Research also shows that 46% of appointments could be lost for service providers that do not use online booking. Zoyya is offering a solution for both the end customers and the service providers, with a public marketplace for booking appointments any time of the day, which offers service providers extra exposure and new customers coming in from other industries. Service providers also get back office apps with advanced tools for appointment management. Digital technology has caused a shift in our habits, and this is especially true for millennials and the Generation Z, who grew up with mobile phones and the internet, and they would rather not get their hair and nails done than call the service provider on the phone. Habits of the service providers are also changing. With COVID-19, we have covered a decade in days in adoption of digital, and many of the long-term changes in user behavior are now being formed. Zoyya's business model is based on 3 subscription plans for service providers, transaction fees, and marketplace promotion fees. The total market size is counted in hundreds of billions of dollars. Vast majority of service providers are still using pen and paper, while our 5 biggest competitors are owning less than 5% of the market. Our go-to-market strategy involves focusing on the hair, beauty, and wellness industry first, in the local markets, targeting over 75,000 providers. Once we acquire 10% of the local market, we plan to expand our hair and beauty focus to CEE region, while slowly introducing new industries in the local markets, bringing us to a total serviceable market size of 1.5 million providers. Most of our competitors don't have a public marketplace, and those that do are focusing on specific geographical regions. This is because those regions are big enough, and they don't have the expertise or the resources or the need to handle other markets. And this is because of the nature of the service providing industry, which is digitally immature and requires more hand-holding and local support, which results in higher customer acquisition costs and resourcing needs for the competitors. There are currently no major competitors in the south and east parts of Europe, which gives us the first mover advantage. And due to very high stickiness of the product, the first solution that penetrates the market wins. Our goal is to dominate this region, and from that strong position, expand to other industries. Besides the first mover advantage, Zoyya offers the marketplace for all service providers, greater focus on customizations and automations, an advanced booking engine with resource booking, and a more modern gamified experience for the young generation. Despite the fact we launched in the middle of the pandemic when most service providers were closed, we made significant progress in just 10 months since the launch, with a team of 8 and no funding. We have fully working web, desktop, and mobile apps with all the core features, paying customers with monthly and yearly subscriptions. We're receiving great feedback from our customers daily, and we have a high retention of customers. This year, we acquired 8,000 new customers who booked over 70,000 appointments through Zoyya. We have service providers from 50 different locations and across 10 different industries. We successfully closed pre-seed investment with APX recently and became certified Reserve with Google partner. The last 3 months, we had 50% month-over-month growth of B2B customers, getting us to almost 500 total signups and 200 service providers listed on the marketplace. We're also seeing a steady 50% month-over-month growth of B2C customers, currently at 8,000 users, and a 50% growth of appointments booked through Zoyya, currently over 70,000. We are two brothers and a sister with extensive experience building and selling successful software solutions. Ivana has 6 years of leadership experience at Buffer, where she helped scale the company to 22 million ARR. Nicola has over 20 years of experience managing and selling software solutions, while Iritsa served 10 years as CTO of a successful IT company. Our goal is to reach 1,000 paying customers, 500,000 users, and 5 million appointments booked in the next 18 months. In order to achieve this goal, we're looking for €1 million of funding. Thank you.
So Zoya, Ivana, how do you verify the service providers on your platform?
How we verify them? Sorry.
Yeah, their availability, their KYC kind of thing. So
the service providers sign up on Zoyya, but the B2C are verified because they need to, once they sign up, they need to enter their phone number, and we send the code verification on their phone. So we verify that this is the exact person that can book an appointment. If I understood the question correctly, right?
Yeah, because for your application, the service provider, these are the technical people.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the people, service provider, these are the technical people. So how you verify whether they are, good people, where they are providing the good services? Do we have any feedback process?
Well, those are actually small businesses. So those are hair salons and beauty salons, and they are not digitally mature. So we have our customer success team that works with them, and they require a lot of hand-holding actually. So they're not able to kind of complete, a self-service process and register and put all the, some of them are, but we have the team that is working with all of them individually. So once they sign up, they get contacted by us, and we talk with them. We help them set up their system and so forth. So it's I would say that 20% of them are able to sign up and not have human contact. We do verify all of them, but most of them actually require for us to help them set up their processes online.
So you have mentioned you are having a team of 8 members, right? Including your founding team.
We are a team of 10, yes.
So how you are going to utilize your funds?
So the majority is going for the team and sales, actually. So when it comes to the development, we have already a good development team and the expertise. So we will hire 1 additional developer. The rest will be for the sales and customer success team, because as I mentioned, it's the industry is requires more kind of human contact and more resources in customer success and sales. So 70% would go to sales and marketing and expansion. The rest will be for operation costs and the current team that we have.
Okay. So you have already mentioned about your tractions. Yeah. So and what marketing strategy you are going to use? Because this sector is a little bit crowded, but of course it is also have some geographical constraints. So what kind of strategy or marketing strategy you are going to use for Zoyya?
We are already investing a lot in SEO optimization and inbound marketing. We identified actually a gap in our competitor strategies where they're not taking the full advantage of organic traffic. So we are investing, we're developing very high quality SEO content. And we already started ranking on top of Google for some relevant keywords on top of our competitors, even for foreign markets, which are not currently our targets. So this is all kind of just in preparation for expansion. In the local market, we are already starting to be recognized as a brand because it's a smaller market and we don't have any competitors in the kind of local region. So our marketing budget or the customer acquisition cost is quite low. So it's 100 euro for a customer and 1,000 euro is a lifetime value. So it's 10x return. And this is because the marketing expenses are lower in this market. So we're doing social media advertising, social media campaigns, and as I mentioned, SEO content. And then also we have our sales funnel with our sales team, which is kind of email outreach, cold calling, and kind of those sales, the usual sales tactics. We are also developing a cash register. So this is going after our indirect competition because the cash registers that are currently on the market are, from our research and from what we heard from our customers, are either too expensive or not meeting the needs fully. So we're building an integrated cash register in Zoyya, and this will be a whole new market as well, because this is something the service providers can't work without. And it's going to be also an acquisition channel for us.
Okay. What is your revenue model? I mean, for subscription and in both way, for service provider also and your end user also.
So we have 3 subscription plans. So that is currently our only source of income. So the service providers can select, depending on their needs, one of the plans. Once we build the cash register, as I mentioned, we're going to develop a strategy on introducing transaction fees, and this is most likely going to be just for the new customers that Zoyya brings to the service providers and who pay via the Zoyya app. There's going to be a small transaction fee. We also have a plan to introduce kind of promotions or boosting. So for an option for the service providers to be listed on top of the marketplace, and also an option to have another kind of source where service providers can provide certain discounts or special offers to end customers, and then we're going to be most likely taking a fee off of that, kind of where we're going to sell special discounts and promotions.
Thank you, Ivana. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you so much.